Hi everyone, welcome back to Savvy Self-Publishing. So let's get right into the topic at hand today and talk about 3 mistakes that every self-published author should avoid. The first one of those is typos. Um, Typos are annoying to read in a self-published or a traditionally published book. Yes, there are typos in some traditionally published books. Um, and no, you don't want to publish a book that's riddled with typos throughout. No. But at the same time, it is very hard to put out a perfect uh, book with absolutely zero typos or, little commas missing or too many of them or whatever. I personally don't think that a book with a typo or two is the end of the world. I've seen it plenty of times. And I have still found value in those books. Um, don't read into what I'm saying. I'm not saying we should sacrifice quality. We need quality in our books, especially for self-published authors. But one uh, specific area where you want to avoid typos is the cover. And I am not proud to say that in one of my books, there was a typo on the cover that I didn't even realize for like over a year. Someone on Medium actually contacted me in a private message when I shared the cover of this book and said, "Oh, there's a typo here." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness." I was so glad they pointed it out. I've since had it fixed. But here, let me show you the cover and see if you can find the typo there. It's very subtle, but still, don't do the mistake that I did. Have a perfect looking cover with no typos like this one. I did get it fixed. So number one, avoid typos, especially on your cover. That's the first mistake you should avoid. Second, formatting. Um, Formatting is not easy to learn, and not all self-published authors have the finances to um, pay someone to format. You can hire people through Fiverr, which is a little more affordable, but still, formatting can be expensive. But I learned later in the game that I could format for free myself. My initial formatting was done through Kindle Create. I even did my paperback copies that way. I don't know why. I didn't know any different. And they weren't great. So this is an example of what it looked like at first. Okay, it's not terrible, but I didn't love it. But then I went ahead and um, through a template, Microsoft Word template that I found on Amazon. This book now looks like that. And I know that's just one page, but anyway, you could go to this book on Amazon and do the reading sample and see what it looks like. I'm so much happier with it. I would actually not be embarrassed to give someone a copy of this now, especially now that the cover is cover is good, no typos, and the formatting is better. So just spend some time looking at your options as far as formatting, because you can learn to do it yourself, and it can be very, very affordable, if not free. And so that's the second mistake to avoid, formatting errors. And I have seen books with really bad formatting. I mean, even worse than my initial attempt. And so, yeah, just be very mindful of your formatting. The third mistake is, okay, say you have a little bit of a budget and you want to spend that on Fiverr to hire an editor or a formatter. Just do your due diligence when you hire editors, especially on Fiverr. I had the experience of hiring an editor on Fiverr, and I am absolutely almost positive that he used AI, because you can tell, like, he had it formatted in a particular way, and AI likes to format this particular way. And some flowery words that aren't commonly used were in that that the document that he sent me back. And I'm just like, I had to ask him, did you use AI? I tried to do it in a kind and gentle way. He said he didn't. So I couldn't force it. But because Amazon asks you to tell them if you have used AI. So I went ahead and said, yes, I used ChatGPT, just because I felt that strongly that guy used AI. I could have done that myself. So anyway, just be very careful when you do use those kind of services to really ask questions of them, and just make sure, make sure they have more than a few. This guy only had 2 reviews, and I was trying to save money, but sometimes it doesn't really pay to save money in the end. So again, just do your due diligence. So just to recap, those 3 mistakes to avoid are typos, especially on the cover; 2, formatting issues. Just do, pay attention to your formatting; and 3, be very careful when hiring through Fiverr or Upwork. That's another one. I've heard of people having great success with those platforms. So I mean, it can be done, but just do your due diligence. And I have had some good beta read experiences through Fiverr, so it is possible. So if you are on a tight budget yourself and you have a book to publish, you might be interested in my book, How to Self-Publish on a Shoestring Budget. It is not expensive, so it won't break your bank, but it can help you in the areas of formatting, editing, cover design, marketing, how to do those things on a budget. It's possible because I have done it myself. So I hope you have enjoyed and learned from this video what not to do. Don't follow my mistakes, please. And I wish you all the very best with your self-publishing journey. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.